What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the BigBC Finance Channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Luna Classic and why I'm still super bullish here in the longer term. We're going to be talking about what's happened recently with the price and why I don't think that matters too much in the longer term. And we're also going to be giving you my price predictions for the shorter term as well as the longer term. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. Of course, if you're looking for a good place to buy and trade Luna Classic, then look no further than the MEX exchange. This is the exchange that I've been using to buy and trade cryptos since I've started my journey in crypto. Some of the reasons why I love MEX are its really low fees that they have, as well as no KYC required to get started buying and trading, as well as many other things as well. So of course, if you guys want to support the channel, then click in the link in the description down below. It will take you to a page like this. All you got to do is fill in your email and your password and press that sign up button, and then you'll be able to start with your account. So of course, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. Let's get started with this video. So Luna Classic at this point, of course, like I've said in my previous videos, we've had a beautiful pump here on Luna Classic. Prices went from around this 8 cents region all the way to 18 cents. That's just over a 2x, which will be important to bear in mind because it's one of my bull cases here for Luna Classic. And we've seen a subsequent drop here in the price over the past few days. And this dump, all in all, is looking at around a 19% drop. And that's important to note because I don't think that's very significant at all. There's going to be a lot of these kind of drops where we're going to see minus 20%, minus 30%. These happen all the time in a bull market. And in this instance for Luna Classic, I don't think that's an issue. And I'm still super bullish on Luna Classic in the long term. In the short term, talking about the short term here on Luna Classic, of course, there's going to be ups and downs. And we did see some sort of pattern occur here on Luna Classic where we got some form of triangle like this. And you can see that, of course, the consolidation did occur, and with a triangle, the price can break out either way. It can break out to the upper side. So we could have seen something like this, where the prices continued their leg up. But in this instance, with the whole cryptocurrency market, as you can see on the right, everything is red, and Luna Classic is no exception. We did lose that support, and now the prices have headed down. And so what we can safely say for the shorter term is we might see this as our price target. We broke below a triangle, and the price target of that triangle is sitting there at 13.7 cents. Absolutely. At the moment, we do see a little bit of a rebound in the price there. Maybe we go up to test this triangle once again, but 13.7 is where the target of that triangle is if it is to be respected. Now that is the short term, but having a longer term view really does help with your conviction. If you're holding Luna Classic and you're feeling a little bit uncertain just because of this drop here, then do not worry. In the longer term, this is a healthy little correction in my opinion. One of the first bull cases for it is that you can see that there's a beautiful trend line holding the price up here on Luna Classic. Since the 5th of November, we've seen Luna Classic hold this upper bullish trend line here, and look at the price. It's actually nowhere near this trend line. This trend line is super bullish when you look at it on the 1-day chart. And if you look at it on a short term, if you go on the 1 hour chart, the short term chart there, you can see that even with this 20% drop, Luna Classic is nowhere near this trend line here. That's just how bullish we've been here on Luna Classic. So this is a small drop in my opinion. Another reason to not be so worried is have a look back at Luna Classic in 2022, for example. If we look at this pump here that we had in June 2022, it's a really nice one from the bottom down there. If we draw that up to the top, that's nearly a 3x. Of course, if you bought at the very top, for example, then look at the drawdown you would have suffered on here. 54%, you would have lost 54% of your value if you bought at the top there on Luna Classic and held all the way to the very bottom. Of course, you won't want to miss that pump either, because that pump after at the end of August to September 2022, you would have been up 3.5x. So basically in every bull market, there's going to be some drawdowns more extreme than others. 20% is not much in my opinion. Of course, another big reason to be still extremely bullish here on Luna Classic, in my opinion, is the fact that we've seen large cap cryptos do some serious gains. Now, of course, naturally with cryptocurrency, we would expect to see smaller cap cryptocurrencies like Luna Classic outperform larger cap cryptocurrencies. And that's just how crypto is. So if we have a look at some of the larger caps and use them as an example, we can then compare it to see how we would expect Luna Classic to do. So let's take a look at ADA, for example. Cardano is number 5 or number 6 right now. Basically, it's a really large market cap coin. It's in like 50 billion, 100 billion, whatever it is. It's really, really large. And have a look, since the presidential election, we saw this god pump here on Cardano. That's a 4x here on Cardano. That's a lot of wealth that got dropped on Cardano here. That's absolutely insane. Another very popular one as well was XRP. XRP, exactly the same as Cardano. Right after the presidential election, that went nearly 6x up from the bottom there. Insane pump. And so these are really, really large cap coins that have done some serious pumps here. And if we have a look back at Luna Classic, the pump here on Luna Classic has been what? Just over 2x? 124%, just over 2x that is, which is definitely not as much as we saw with ADA and XRP. But like I say, in a full-on altcoin season bull market, we would expect small cap cryptocurrencies to outperform. So these small caps, in my opinion, are lagging the broader market. We would expect at some point for these smaller cap cryptocurrencies with good communities like Luna Classic to soon catch up with these larger ones like XRP, like ADA. Dogecoin as well is up, I think 5x since before the presidential election. We'd expect to see these small caps catch up. Let me just go back on Luna Classic on this one here so we can see the full picture. I think for Luna Classic at some point, the long-term bullish target here for Luna Classic, when it does start to catch up, is going to be insane. And I think that is because we are seeing this kind of structure here where we've got this sort of extremely long-term triangle forming here on Luna Classic. And at some point, I'm excited to see what happens when we break out of it. And I do expect it to break out to the upside. Maybe it could happen extremely soon, something like this, for example, or maybe it takes a few more months. I don't know of the time frame exactly, but this is my long-term plan here for Luna Classic. And that is at some point, we are going to get a breakout from this long-term triangle. If we have, again, a look at XRP, it's that exact same long-term triangle that we see here on Luna Classic. Have a look at that. XRP had a very similar long-term triangle, and now XRP has clearly broken out of it and made a massive pump. And I think we are seeing something very similar here on Luna Classic. So this is something extremely exciting, particularly if you do hold this coin. And the price target from this is equally as exciting. It's the first test of support and resistance. And if we drag this to where we might see a breakout, obviously it depends where the breakout is. So I do recommend you check the charts regularly here on Luna Classic if you are looking to trade. But let's say it breaks out within the next bump pretty soon, then we could see a price target here of 0.002 on Luna Classic. That's a 14x, 1300% trade here on Luna Classic if we do see that breakout. So of course, when the price comes, oh dear me, when the price comes pretty close to that resistance here, then do keep your eyes peeled on Luna Classic. What we're really looking for, like I say, is a clear breakout of that resistance. So not something that looks like this, for example. That's not some breakout. Although it does go over the line, that's not very convincing to me. What I do want to see is prices come up to here. Maybe it tests it a few times, but a breakout will look something like this with large green candles that takes the price well above that resistance there. Something that looks like this vertical green with a lot of momentum, you know, that kind of sort of power that we want to see. Price is pushing above that kind of ceiling, breaking out and making new highs here on Luna Classic. That's the kind of breakout we want to see. Just like you saw on XRP here, huge green candles, lots of momentum pushing the price above this long-term resistance here. And then we could see that 14x here on Luna Classic, which we're all hoping for, of course. And it's entirely possible. I mean, if XRP is now the 4th or 3rd largest cryptocurrency, and this pump added like, what was it, $200 billion worth of value into its coin, then it's entirely possible with Luna Classic with a fraction of the market cap. So Of course, that is my main message here on Luna Classic. Let's just go back to the chart. Of course, as a summary on the shorter term, it looking still fairly bullish. We did see a breakdown from this triangle and we've seen prices plunge, and we could see 13.7 cents here in the shorter term. Of course, it's well within the bullish structure on Luna Classic. We've got this trend line, like I said, that's still holding up the prices very nicely. And even if it goes down to 13.7 cents, you can still see it's hovering right where the trend line is. So it could be a very nice support for the price. In the longer term, we've got this very bullish triangle forming with a 14x price target sitting at 0.002 here on Luna Classic, which I'm continuously monitoring, because if we see a breakout, we could get there pretty rapidly. You just saw how rapidly XRP and ADA was. Now we don't want to be sleeping here on Luna Classic, not after holding this accumulation range for over 2 years. So fingers crossed we see that breakout at some point. I don't have a time frame for you guys. It could be next week, it could be next month. So the best thing you can do is keep your eyes peeled here on Luna Classic. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. But otherwise, I'll see you in my next one. Take care.